Today, we are with Joe and Hikari, a Japanese couple living together. Let's see how they spend a day of life and how they manage housework and daily spending in Tokyo. You will be able to grasp an idea of Japanese couple after watching this video. Usually, Hikari wakes up first. Joe works until late at night, so he wakes up a bit later. Hikari is too shy to show her face. She's getting ready for work first. She brushes teeth while walking around the room, rinses off her mouth at the kitchen sink, and washes her face. Hikari washes her face thoroughly with a face wash. Why is she wiping her face with tissue paper?
なんかタオルは雑菌が湧くから良くないって聞いてティッシュで拭いてます。
Oh, okay. Maybe I could try. Maybe. It takes about 40 minutes for Hikari to get dressed. She doesn't eat breakfast on working day. She'd rather sleep more than eat her breakfast. After putting her makeup, Hikari takes garbage outside, which is another morning routine. And she finishes washing dishes from last night. The rule for both housework is whoever wakes up first does this routine. So, that means it's Hikari's job. She's working from home today, and Hikari normally stays in her pajamas. But she has an online meeting, so she changed her clothes today. She drinks hot water while working. It is said that hot water is good for health, especially in the morning, and it became a popular trend in Japan. Hikari is ready to start her work now. She works in the sales promotion division of a broadcasting company. She is busy with emails and providing guidance to her team. When Hikari starts her work, Joe is waking up. Apartments are made quite small with low ceilings in Japan, which most of the Japanese are used to. But Joe is tall and has to bend his body. Joe starts to prepare for himself. Joe and Hikari met about a year ago. How did you two meet?
相席屋です。
相席やってんの？
見知らぬ男女が2人1組で入ってってこう相席になるっていうで初めましての会話をするっていう居酒屋さんです。
There are a variety of ways to meet and match. Interested in seeing more of their apartment? There are a kitchen and 3 rooms. One is Joe's workspace, and others are bedroom and a living room. Total space is about 51 square meters. Monthly rent is 75,000 yen. It takes around 50 minutes by train to the central Tokyo. It makes their rent a bit reasonable in comparison to the central Tokyo. After taking a shower, Joe is ready for work. He's a YouTube producer of popular Japanese celebrities. He also writes scripts for radio programs. He's busy writing scripts and checking on new videos. It's almost noon, but he's going to make breakfast. He adds veggies to leftovers from yesterday and heat them up. It doesn't look like leftovers, looks yummy. They are going to eat together. I asked how they share the living expenses between them.
家賃は僕が払ってます。水道と光熱費は光が払うように、自炊して食べる食品に関しては光が。で外食行ったりしたら僕が払ったり。
デート代は
でも折半じゃないですかね。なんだかんだで。そうそうなんか映画をじゃあ払ってくれたからポップコーン買うねとかなんかそういう
なんか友達で、やっぱり一緒に住んでるカップルは、
2人で1個のクレジットカードがあって、外食したらそこから払うっていうのをやってたり、それはいいなって思いました。
クレジットカード1枚にしたらなんかせっかく僕が貯めてたポイントそっちに貯まっちゃうじゃん、ポイントが。
使えばいいですよね。
Let's stop this conversation here before it gets heated up.
お疲れ様でした。
After lunch, Hikari's back to work. Joe also works from home a lot, but he has an important work outside today. It takes about 5 minutes to the nearest station. IC card is built in the smartphone. You can go through the station by holding your phone at the gate. Changing a few train lines from Machida where they live, Joe arrived at one of the major radio stations in Japan. Radio station has strict rules of do's and don'ts for COVID-19. It's a recording day for the radio program, which Joe writes a script for. After entering the studio, Joe copies the script for everyone. Then he sorts messages from the radio listeners. Japanese radio programs do not have many staff, so Joe has a lot to do besides his main job to write a script. While Joe is at the recording studio, Hikari is in the middle of an online meeting. She's giving advice as an experienced staff. Joe is now done with the recording and off to the next work. His next work is at a cafe where he has an online meeting. As a freelance without an office, he moves from one place to the other throughout a day, including shooting programs and meetings. PC and smartphone chargers are the must for people who work in multiple locations throughout a day. Online meeting was his last work for today. He is on his way home. Seems Hikari finished her work too. She takes dry clothes in, which is one of Hikari's tasks. She folds clothes while watching a recorded TV program. Hikari left home to meet with Joe. They will go to a grocery shopping together. Buying grocery for dinner and other daily necessities at home. They go to shopping once or twice a week together and do the shopping for the week. What is tonight's menu?
餃子です。
Both of them have been busy at work, so they haven't gone for a nice date lately. Shopping like this is a precious time for Joe and Hikari to spend time together. Cooking starts. When they are both at home, they cook together. She uses apps and websites to learn new recipes. They love to eat gyoza, of course, but they enjoy folding gyoza together. They're pretty good. It's like gyoza from a real restaurant.
じゃあつけますよ。
And gyoza is ready. Hikari always takes pictures of the food they cook and send them to her mother.
いただきます。
How is the taste?
うまい。
Gyoza was quite a success. So Joe and Hikari, what do you like about each other?
真面目でふざけるときは一緒にふざけてて。
What does Hikari think?
一緒に行ってとにかく楽しいって言って、こんなに今まで一緒にいて楽しい人に出会ってきたことないなっていう感じです。
What do you think about her comment?
まあそうですね。そうでしょうね。
They clean the table after the dinner. Hikari washes the dishes, and Joe washes the bathtub. Let's go back to the questions. Is there any part you'd like your partner to change?
洗い物とかって別にどっちがやるって決まってなくて、結構私がしてることが多いような気がして、私がやってることも気づかないんで、気づいてほしいし、気づいたらなんか一言ありがとうでもいいって言ってくれたらいいのにって思います。
怒るときというかめちゃくちゃ怖いトーンで来るので、いつもみたいにこうふざけてる感じでこう言い合ったらいいのになっていう。
There are always one or two things that you want to ask your partner to change. After the dinner, it's time to relax. They do video games together while drinking beer and soda. They are into Mario Kart these days. So, this is a day of life of a Japanese couple living together. Hope you got some idea of how couples live together in Japan. We are going to introduce you more interesting day of life from Japan. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. See you soon in the next day of another life.